I'm Matt DiBenedetto, and you're watching GarageCam.
Not just any garage cam. This is Indy.
This is Indy, and you guys are standing here, hallowed ground, but we're in these garage areas where Indy cars sit and stock cars sit nowadays. You have to work a long way. Hey, it says long right there.
That's right.
Little pun on words. A long time and a long way to get here, didn't you?
Yeah, we got our engine Tuesday night at about 6 o'clock.
Oh, gee.
Back in Statesville, we put the engine in, and I also drive the hauler. So it was an all-nighter, and then me and my crew chief, Kevin Eagle, he has CDLs as well. So we tag-teamed in the big truck, and I was just glad to get into bed last night.
So a race car driver that not only worked on his own stuff, but drove his own stuff to the racetrack, then hops in the race car and drives the race car.
Yeah, and right now we hope we're fast enough that we're driving on Saturday, too.
Carl, well, how about you? Did you drive the hauler, or did you? What did you drive, or did you get driven because you're a superstar?
You know, I do it all on the team. Drive the hauler, unload, set up the car.
We had a limo come bring him in.
Notice the team isn't around here to hear that.
Oh, yeah, good thing the team isn't here to hear that.
All right, so you looking forward to today?
Yeah, I like this track. It's fun to come here. The car drove pretty good and everything, so I think we'll be fine. I mean, we have to make it in on time, but the car had plenty of speed, so it should be good.
All right, Devo.
Thanks.
See you guys, Carl Long. Have a great day, bud.
I gotta go adjust Matt's car now.
Carl Long. Oh, this is Devo's car, Matt DiBenedetto. And there's Carl Long's number 72 Crash Claims Are Us machine. And I'm Matthew Dillner, your host. Having a great time here in Indianapolis. Welcome to Speedway, Indiana, as we pass Blake Cook's number 10 car here for GarageCam, NASCAR.com's exclusive show that brings you behind the scenes as only we do. You see the TV shows, and they're great. I watch them too. But this is a different kind of flavor right here as we approach some flavor in the Zaxby's ride right here. Number 25, John West Townley. The Zaxby's machine. Got a little scrapage right there on the quarter panel here of the Zaxby's number 25, the Robbie Benton entry. Or actually, no, it isn't. That's right. This week it's the Athenian Motorsports entry. Excuse me. The number 25, John West Townley. Here's the number 84 of Chad Boat. There's Chad Boat and Billy Boat talking in front of the car here. We'll grab right in here and see if we can talk to both of these guys right here. But first, we'll, of course, talk to son, Chad Boat. First time on the track at Indianapolis. What'd you think?
You know, it's a special place. Wish we were a little bit better right now, but we'll keep plugging away. Front row, tailgating, CorvetteParts.net guys, they won't give up on me. We'll get it better.
This guy's got so much experience here, including that, I believe, 1999 third place finish here, best career Indy 500 finish here, I believe, for you. What experience have you been able to pass on to him in advice, even though this is a heavy stock car?
Well, I think this place is so line sensitive. You really have to hit your marks, and it's important to be, have your entry point and your center and exit points correct so that you can maximize your speed around the track. It doesn't matter really what kind of car you're driving. I think you really take a somewhat similar line. So really, I'm just trying to give him whatever advice I can, whatever that may be, and just try to help him as much as I can.
And it's hard to do. I know you had a tight car in that first practice, so getting that adjusted is as important as learning to hit your marks here at Indy.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's it's definitely a balancing act of what the driver does and what the car is doing. So you got to kind of give and take a little bit, but we'll keep gaining on it. We're going to make some big adjustments here before second practice, and hopefully we'll be a little bit better.
All right, generations here at Indianapolis. It's been a story of generations here. 4 generations, one of the most historic facilities we visit in the NASCAR ranks, and the Boat family, part of that rich history here at Indianapolis. We've been racing here since 1909. This is the first purpose-built motorsports facility in the world. As we look at Tommy Joe Martins sitting and having fun on his iPhone. So much history, so much rich history here at the Brickyard. The number 74 car, Kevin LePage. There's LePage in there, waving. Hi, Kevin LePage. Hi, Kevin LePage. We love stopping and talking to Kevin LePage, and sometimes stalking to get you on camera.
Always are stalking.
Always stalking, but just we're just kind of talking about the history here. And you've been a part of this place now for a little while, and so much history here. This is the first purpose-built motorsports facility in 1909. So it's always cool, no matter what you're doing, being here at Indianapolis.
Oh, absolutely. From the first time I came here back, back in the mid-'90s, I guess, when I was with Roush, till today. I mean, every time I come through the tunnel and look at the signs, the garages, the pagoda. I mean, just all the things here at Indy. It's a very special place, and the racetrack is fun. I mean, it's a really cool place to race, and to be part of it in the Nationwide Series today with Mike Harmon Racing, just looking for a solid weekend.
All right, thanks a lot. Kevin LePage will be behind the wheel of this number 74 Mike Harmon racing machine. A Dodge here at Indianapolis. David Reagan, the number 98 Ford in the Nationwide Series, pulling double duty, of course, here at the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And here is David Reagan. What's up, buddy?
Well, we're hanging out here at Indy, and
I lost my audio guy. Hold on a second. Where is he? The car came back. The car came back and blocked him out. All right, Dave, go ahead.
Mass chaos here.
Mass chaos here. Hey, it is Indianapolis.
No, we're excited to be here. It's a fun weekend here at Indy. A lot of great racing over at the short track over here. Got the road course, short tracks, late models, and USACs. And
you running a late model over there at IRP tonight?
A late model tonight, so we're pumped up and excited about that. So our nationwide car is pretty fast too. The Biaggi Dinvesti team has done a good job getting this thing ready to go. And Indy's it's a track all about motors down the straightaways, getting your aero platform just right, and you still got to have grip. So it's tough to get a handle on these cars here. But got one more practice, and then make a few laps in the Cup car today, and then head over to Lucas Oil Raceway Park.
What can you learn today in this first nationwide practice, maybe that you can apply over to the Cup Series practice? Is it just rhythm and hitting your marks at such a rhythm type place, a place where you have
the biggest thing for me is just getting comfortable hitting your marks. This is a unique racetrack with the 4 distinctive corners. Even though they may all look the same, they are just a little bit different. And only coming here once a year, it takes you a little bit of time to get back in that rhythm. And if you screw up just a little bit off one of the corners but have a perfect rest of the lap, you still don't go as fast as you need to go. So it's very important to try to hit your marks every single corner. The cars are a little different, so I don't know that you can really learn a lot about the setups, but just driving them is not only fun, but you can learn a little bit, get in the rhythm, and you don't have a lot of practice here, just a couple of days, and then you're going racing.
All right, a good schedule that we enjoy. We love being at Indianapolis. And talking to David Reagan here, driver of the, I'm not good at pronouncing it. The Biaggi Dinvesti. Exactly. The number 98 here. It's a little easier for me to say that here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Hey, Tanner Berryhill is there. Wax on, wax off on his number 17 NationalCashLenders.com machine. Hey, you missed a spot.
I did, didn't I?
So how's the? Let's talk about on the track, not the window washing here, because it's all about speed on the track.
Right.
But I guess you got to see.
That's right.
So how was the first practice?
It was pretty good. I really like this track. We came out of the box pretty fast. I ran here last year and had a really good time doing it. And we're looking for some more speed. We're building some new cars and stuff like that. And we're going to change manufacturers too. So some good things are coming. So we're just plugging away until then.
So tell us about that manufacturer change.
We're going from Dodge to Chevrolet. We just purchased 2 R07 engines. So
nice.
I think that'll help. We bought some cars from Joe Gibbs Racing that we're going to rebody to Chevrolets. So should be good. Looking forward to it. We'll see.
Awesome. Tanner Berryhill.
Right on.
Check him out in this number 17 car right here. Second time at the Brickyard. Derek Cope's machine, the number 70. Very colorful U-Theory number 70. Hey, everybody. Join us in that chat room. We love to have you watching the show, whether it's live on NASCAR.com or the replays. If you're watching the show live, maybe for the first time, looking at a guy like Robert Richardson here.
And Michael Harper.
Who's Michael Harper? Talk to us. Tell us.
This was my crew chief when I ran Legends cars back in Texas.
Look at that.
But, just coming by to visit and hang out with
And now y'all are at the Brickyard.
Yep, we're at the Brickyard, just hanging out, and a bunch of Texas representatives here.
Little Texas and Indy. I mean, this place was known for a guy, Big Tex.
Yeah.
So I mean, can
Mr.
you be
Ford.
Big Tex too?
Well, I'm kind of big. I don't know about being as successful as he was, but I'm definitely having fun here in Indy, and still trying to figure this place out, and gradually building up and getting faster as we go. So we're just going to keep learning while we're here this weekend, and just glad to be here.
RR, good to see you, brother.
You too, brother.
Robert Richardson, driver the number 23. And there is the famed pagoda. If you've never been here to Indianapolis, oh, that's a beautiful sight when you walk in. Tab Boyd, spotter for Joey Logano in the number 22 car, tweeting a picture this morning. If you follow Tab Boyd on Twitter, I think it's Spotter Tab. A beautiful picture of sunrise over Indianapolis, downtown. You can see it up from that pagoda. All right, we got an interesting garage here. Two sides, and we're the meat of the sandwich right now. This side, and this side in the shade right here, the number 93 machine, and the number 33 right here, Paul Menard. Very fast in that first practice session here for this RCR group. We'll try to roll through some cars here. I think we're working behind time here. The Joey Gase, Jimmy Beans, number 52. We roll by that garage here. If you're watching this show live, hop in the chat room, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you want to see here on NASCAR.com. We just passed Matt DiBenedetto. We don't need to talk to him twice. That'll be lunacy. The Jamie Dick, number 55, Viva Auto Group. Number 4, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Ride. Here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. We are inside the garage area, streaming live for you here on NASCAR.com. Later on, we'll have an 11 o'clock show, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. And here is Ty Dillon, holding sort of a double this weekend over there at the Truck Series, and obviously a rough day over there, but you put that all behind you. You got that blue spoiler on. So it's got to be a big weekend for you this weekend with Nationwide.
It is. I'm looking forward to being in the Dash for Cash, and our Bass Pro Chevy's fast. So we're having a lot of fun. Got the blue spoiler on, like I said. It's actually a triple header for me. I raced my dirt late model in Whitwell, Virginia, Monday night.
Right.
So, yeah. And we had fun.
And you got together a little with a buddy of yours, I heard, Joey Coulter there.
Yeah, I did. I got into him a little bit, but we had fun, man. And I'm having a great week, doing a lot of racing, and it's what I love to do. So even though Eldora was, we kind of went through a lot of ups and downs, but our car's fast and have a lot of fun, pass a bunch of trucks. So cool to be back here in Indy, too.
Hey, when you're a dirt racer, it's all about going out there and getting the money, especially when you're an outlaw kind of guy not running a particular series. This Dash for Cash, in a way, even though you're running for points, is kind of like that.
It is. You can go all out and try and get that money, and it's a pretty nice little incentive to go for. So it's cool that Nationwide Insurance still puts on the Dash for Cash for everybody, and hopefully we can win it and be in it for the next week at Iowa.
All right, Ty Dillon.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks a lot, man. Scroll on across the garage. We're a computer show, so we're going to say scroll. A little shady over here as we flick our camera there to give you a good sight of this number 14 hefty Reynolds wrap machine, Eric McClure. Roving the garage area right now, passing Safety Clean. Folks, if you've never, we like to show you behind the scenes stuff. Okay, here's Safety Clean right here. If y'all have never known what Safety Clean is, all the oil, all the material that comes out of these race cars when they change oil, they change rear end fluid, all that comes here. They pour it in to containers here. And this is Bob right here. And this is what they do. They recycle everything here. So if you've ever seen Safety Clean and people running around, that's exactly what this is here. NASCAR, a big green initiative, of course, and recycling and taking care of this used oil is a huge, huge part of that. David Starr, number 44. Talking to some people here. And there is David Starr. We're live on NASCAR.com GarageCam. And David, last time we saw you, Daytona, I believe it was, one heck of a run there. You can look for repeating that here and maybe getting a few spots better.
Well, we hope so. Our Toyota Camry was pretty It was good at Daytona. We got on the racetrack today and felt a little sluggish, and we had a little issue with the right front wheel bearings. So
what was happening? Maybe a little chatter? Or
it was just vibrating. You could feel it was bogging down, and then the wheel bearing came apart. We were lucky we didn't crash, but Greg Connor and all my guys, they're obviously working fiercely to get it back together. And yeah, so we didn't get much practice first practice, but we're looking forward to the second practice.
So who you got here? Let's introduce the fans at NASCAR.com.
This is Mr. Charlie Patterson. He's been around forever.
Everybody knows Charlie.
Everybody knows Charlie Patterson. Yeah, about 20 years ago, when I used to come around as a young kid, Charlie would always get me in the garage and
sneak in the garage area.
I didn't have no money. Let me stay at his house, and he's actually loaned me his truck while I've been here. So good guy and a good friend. Yeah, he's helped a lot of drivers out.
You're not beating up that truck, are you?
Oh no, not at all.
His farm truck.
All right, you guys have a great day. David Starr, nice to talk to you, Charlie. Good to see you here. Here's Mike Bliss's number 19, the Tweaker Energy Drink Machine. And here is the Fans Man. You've seen the hashtag, the Fans Man. That's because it's Jeremy Clements. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Indy, brother. You ready? How was first practice?
I always sucked.
You got to appreciate the honesty instead of the PC NASCAR. Oh yeah, well,
you want the truth?
Things. I like the truth. That's why I come to Jeremy.
Nah, I mean we just started off not where we needed to be, but we've made it better, and we're getting better. We won't suck the rest of the time.
Well, Krista M wants to see you. Krista M.B. Burrell. I'm not good at names. Wanted to see Jeremy Clements, and a bunch of people are saying this, and I don't know if you even know what it is. This whole selfie with Jeremy Clements thing. So,
yeah,
so
I
you
know
know
a
what?
little bit
You know what
about
we're
it,
going to do?
Oh, don't drop that camera.
Here's a GarageCam selfie with Jeremy Clements. Woo! All right,
That's a
Jeremy.
sight right there.
The ratings just plummeted.
I know. Thank you guys for coming and visiting me. I appreciate it.
All right,
You guys
Jeremy
have a great
Clements.
day.
Thanks, brother. Number 51 machine right here. You see right here, we need to get some sponsorship on here. Some of these teams right here in the field that need some funding, and this number 51 has had 2 top 10 finishes this year, so I'll tell you what, it would be good to see some more sponsors on the side of that car. Hey, halfway here at NASCAR.com, GarageCam says Flagman Nick Duncan. Nick Slam Duncan on Twitter. I always love giving my boys some shout-outs on Twitter. CJ doesn't have a Twitter or audio guy, but he's single, ladies. JJ Alley, the bull by the horns right here, the number 28 Texas Spirit Stage machine. Oh, there's JJ Alley.
I can hear you wandering through the garage.
You can hear me like echoing with my loud voice
I can hear you.
through the garage.
That is an antique hat. That's very nice.
Thank you. And
1984.
I don't know how to like
82.
segue from that because you're not really an antique driver. You got a little of the gray coming, but we know you're not an old driver, and you could get it done. You're racing anywhere else this week in Indiana?
I'm going to go run a dirt sprint car tonight in Bloomington, Indiana. So.
In Bloomington. What about Paragon? Because I heard that's a really cool place.
They race on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
But not there. No.
You're not running there.
Just tonight.
You're just going to run the nationwide race, and then
I'm too old to run that many races in one.
You're going to have somebody like Swindell here fan you with a Leaf after.
No, he's going to go to Knoxville and go race Saturday. So he's going one direction. I'm going the other.
That's nice. Well, tell me about this car. First practice, did you have the bull by the horns because you have the bull on the side of the car, or how were you guys running?
We were pretty decent. I think with the track being green like it is, everyone started to get tighter and tighter. I know that Kevin had cords in his right front tire pretty quick, so I've got a little bit of a vibration that has me worried. So we're just trying to make sure that nothing is going wrong with the rear end. I obviously don't want to go in the corner and spin and tear anything up, but it was really cool. I ran something over and it shot through the bumper cover. You can see right here. It went in that side and came out there.
Wow.
So I don't know what it was, but obviously it would have hurt.
All right, JJ Alley, good to see you. We need to see you on GarageCam more.
Well, hey, it's all up to you. I'm always here. It's just a matter of
you're not always
you spend
here. You're
all
always
your,
in the trailer
you
combing your
spend
hair
your
or
time
something.
on that side of the garage.
I'm always on this side of the garage.
The big teams with all the sponsors. Us little guys over here just struggling, trying to make it. We just need your support. Come get some support.
Always, JJ Alley. Here we go. And here's Kevin Swindell leaning, holding up the garage there, right there. So how's this morning holding up the garage, and how's your car today?
Not bad. Had to readjust my eyes to going this fast. I don't think I've been over 120, 130 or so most of the year. So took a lap or two, but we're all right. It's definitely the brightest car here, so you can't miss it, which is a good thing, and we give it hell.
How about being here with so many of your open wheel buddies? It seems like stock car racing over the years, of course, has transitioned. So, but you've got you got JJ here, but guys like Chad Boat, people that you race against in the open wheel ranks. So it's kind of cool little camaraderie.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. A lot of people I grew up with now, and heck, I've driven for JJ, and now me and JJ are teammates. So it's fun. It's good. I think we'll be pretty similar, so we should help each other out a good bit. And I've been buddies with Larson and Boat and all these guys for a while, so it's cool to see these people that you've watched kind of come along and been a part of and be in that. So especially here, this place is really cool, and it's neat that first time you roll over the bricks every time you come here and realize where you're at.
Yeah. Well, Kevin Swindell, good to see you back here in the Nationwide car.
He's my southern kid, Kevin.
And check it out. We're going to cut right through this garage area here because Dylan Kwasniewski, the number 31, is right here.
I'm not doing no interviews right now.
I heard something. The crew members don't want to do any interviews right now. You want to do an interview? This interview right here wouldn't be allowed on television is the problem. Live interweb television.
All I got to say is we have a good FOE, Rockstar Chevrolet.
Oh, wow, that is PC. Wow, look at that. Well, if you look at Dylan Kwasniewski here, they're actually looking at some video of some laps around here. The learning process, especially for these young racers. Here looking at video, ingesting it as much as they can here. It's all about hitting your marks here at Indianapolis. Ryan Sieg right next door. Man, we got to move it. I think we got 10 minutes, and we still got a whole other side of the garage to hit here, but we will do it here on NASCAR.com. We got the running shoes on. You know what? I don't mind when we're having good conversation with good people, good race car drivers, and giving you guys some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you may not see on some of the other networks. You know, we're kind of like the jam that fills in between because, you know, TV doesn't have maybe as much time to talk to everybody. We do the best we can to balance that for you here at NASCAR.com. Landon Castle's 01. Ryan Reed's number 16. Let's show you the right side of the Ryan Reed machine. First practice, right at the top of it. A little wall contact for Ryan Reed. Renee Garces. Can I see the number 16 of Ryan Reed? Well, let's get you a better view of that just because you asked. Well, there is the driver of the number 16, Ryan Reed, here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Getting ready for this second practice. Obviously, the first one, a little disappointing for you. What happened there?
I just got tied off of one. You know, I felt like, I was following the 7 car and just trying to learn the place and didn't realize how quickly you get yourself into trouble. So glad to learn that lesson early on. Guys did a great job getting it fixed up. So went back out and still had decent speed. So, I feel like we'll go out here in second practice and we know what we need to work on to get better. So didn't really affect us too much. Lost a little bit of practice. That sucked, but we'll get it better here.
Hey, found that edge, right?
Found the edge early on. That's the important thing.
All right, Ryan Reed, the Lilly Diabetes number 16. We'll give you a view of the side of that car. Man, it looked like hard impact, but it wasn't enough to really disturb the rear end. Pretty much square how he hit that wall. You see this car bouncing right here and rolling back here on the scale pads. That is the James Busher, number 99. Right next door, Chris Busher, the number 60 Roush Racing Ford Mustang. BG, Brendan Gaughan. I mean, we got 10 minutes. If we talk to Brendan Gaughan right now, I think all 10 minutes of that would be hogged up. Nah, I'm just kidding. We love having Brendan Gaughan on NASCAR.com GarageCam because he's always entertaining. Oh, the number 5, Casey Kane, has a pole here. Excuse me, Kevin Harvick is in the number 5 this week. Thank you, CJ Latirzo. You know what? There is this big label above everybody's garage that tells you that. I should have known that. But that's okay. So used to Casey Kane in that ride. There is the AvoCare Ford of Trevor Bayne. About to climb into his car for practice. Bayne hopping in to the AvoCare number 6. Here's the number 2, the Smoky Mountain Herbal Snuff, number 2 of Brian Scott. See this car on the scale pads right now here after practice. All right, B. Scott, how was practice one?
I gotta say, that's the sweetest hat. You should film your hat. You should turn the camera around and look at the AJ Foyt hat he's wearing.
Maybe you should wear it.
This thing is awesome. How about that for a throwback trucker hat? Oh, you got a big head like me.
I do have a large melon, brother.
That fits me perfect.
Hey, big
How does
head,
it look?
bigger the head, bigger the star, Brian Scott.
That's what they say.
That's what they said on Entourage, anyway.
Okay.
So, practice, how were you?
We were good. We're working on getting a little bit more speed in our Smoky Mountain Herbal Snuff. It's kind of hard to say. Chevrolet, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with how it's handling. Just going to fine tune a couple of those things and see if we can get our platform a little better and pick up our speed, and I think we'll be good.
Where is it on the track that you guys are working at getting that more speed?
I think that if we get our just ride platform, get the car sealed up, you decrease drag, and that increases speed. And then we just try to get the car turning a little bit better. I'm a little tight. I think if we do those two things, our speed will come. We're not bad. I think that we were decent in first practice, and there's more speed to be had out there.
Always more speed, brother.
Yeah.
Brian Scott, the number 2, the Smoky Mountain Herbal Snuff Green Machine this weekend for Brian Scott. Pretty cool looking ride right there on NASCAR.com. 4 minutes to go. We can pass the number 3 car of Ty Dillon. I'm sorry, Ty Dillon fans, but we already talked to Ty Dillon, but that's okay. Here is Ty Dillon's number 3. Give you a look at it. Facing outward here. The number 20 machine today, the Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing. Matt Kenseth behind the wheel of this number 20. Inside the garage area really quickly here, the One Main Financial, number 11 of Elliott Sadler. You see they got Ford Feel Goods right here. Actually, those are not stickers, they're scuffs. Ready to go back on the car. Adjusting on the scales, measuring ride heights, getting this thing ready. Regan Smith's TaxSlayer.com, number 7. There's a look inside the garage at the Regan Smith machine. And here is Chase Elliott's Napa Auto Parts, number 9. Got this car up on jack stands on the scale pads right now. See if we can talk to. What's up, Chase? How you doing, bud?
Hanging out.
First practice at Indy. What do you think?
I don't know. We'll see. We got a long ways to go. So we got another practice here coming up. See what happens.
So how much of this for you is learning the track and hitting your marks here? Because this place can jump out and get you, and it's a very disciplined, heavy track.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you got to be on your game. So I'm not right now. So hopefully I can improve this practice.
All right, that's what practice is all about. Chase Elliott and this crew working really hard here in this number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Oh, you hear some cars starting up. Some cars are about to pull out of the track. We got to show you one of the coolest paint schemes this weekend. Home Sweet Home on the number 42 here. Let's see if we can get you a good view of the Justin Moore sponsored number 42 of Kyle Larson. Nashville Outlaw on the side, Nashville Outlaws. Pretty cool looking paint scheme this weekend for young Kyle Larson, who put on a show. Absolute show this week at Eldora. He didn't get the W, but you know what? Talking to him, walking out to the grid of that race, Kyle Larson said, hey, it's just all about winning. Wasn't trying to get points. He was going for it. And if you watch that race, that was pure, unadulterated, good, hard racing, exciting. I mean, he was throwing it in the wall every lap, giving it his all. It was all a fan of motorsports watching that race could ask for. Not going for top 5 finish. It's going for a W, baby. Chuck Bush. Let's see, Chuck Bush. Oh, wait, you're passing along a message here. Mike Abe. I'm Mike Abe from Maple Shade, New Jersey. I would like to request this number 42 of Kyle Larson. Thank you, smiley face. Thank you for the smiley face, Mr. Abe. We love having you on NASCAR.com. And there is your number 42. Let's show you. I think we got maybe one more car to show here, and then these cars are going to roll out on the track. 2 more cars, because you got the 2 cars that won here the first 2 years. Different driver here in the head stall. Not Brad Keselowski, but the car that won 2 years ago, the number 22 ride Joey Logano behind the wheel today. And then last year's winner here, the second time the Nationwide Series came here to Indianapolis, Kyle Busch, the Monster Energy Toyota, Joe Gibbs Racing. And hey, it's Bob Dillner. Hi, Bob Dillner.
Howdy, howdy.
Getting ready for split practices here, second half.
Yep, experience and no experience. That's the story of the day. 14 newcomers to the Brickyard in the Nationwide Series. So the guys like Kyle Busch going to do good, but you saw Ryan Reed hit the wall. Chase Elliott told me he just got to learn how to stand on the gas because the guy that goes fast is going to stand on the gas soonest. So really interesting to see the new guys get adapted here to Brickyard.
All right, Bob Dillner, Fox Sports. Always love the Fox Sports coverage here. And guess what? We're going to be back on GarageCam shortly. Make sure you tune into the Nationwide race, the Lilly Diabetes 250, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN. And remember, your Dash for Cash drivers, Brian Scott, Chase Elliott, Trevor Bayne, Ty Dillon, going for that extra bonus. Big part of the NASCAR Nationwide Insurance Series. And remember, NASCAR Nationwide Series race buddy. The number 2, Brian Scott. 3, Ty Dillon. Number 5 of Kevin Harvick. You can see all their in-cars. Trevor Bayne, Chase Elliott, who's struggling, but he will be fast on Saturday. Ryan Reed, Joey Logano, and Kyle Busch. You can see it all on Race Buddy. Make sure you tune in here at 11 o'clock for NASCAR.com Sprint Cup Series GarageCam. Until then, I'm Matthew Dillner, and we'll see you at the races.